Hello Taurus, I am Vicky from North of 4-Day Tarot with your February 1st to 7th weekly tarot. I'm using the Royal Gilded Tarot. I've done an extensive pre-shuffle and now we ask for your message or messages for the first week of February 2021. So this week in the cosmos, not a whole lot interesting or explosive happening other than Mercury being in retrograde. This Mercury retrograde wants us to pause, revisit, review, revise, and rewrite. All of the sources I go to for information regarding all of this have those exact words, all of them. And Mercury retrograde is in full swing, particularly today. I've been having quite a bit of technical difficulties. And if you have noticed a higher amount of technical difficulties or difficulties with communications, Mercury retrograde is a good one to talk to. Or at least a good place to start. Let's see if there's anything else for Taurus. There's lots of fiery energy for you this week so far, Taurus. Yeah, lots of wands. So we start off with the Queen of Wands. That is a very warm, comforting, creative energy. And I started off the reading without going over the bottom of the deck influence. I'll do that at the end. Next up, we have more fiery energy, and that is the Five of Wands, which talks about conflict. And this may be kind of bubbling up to the surface. Now you have a lot of very strong feminine energy coming in because you have the Queen of Swords up next. Now the Queen of Swords, she complements the Queen of Wands in the fact that they're very smart. They are very quick to act. The Queen of Wands is fiery, passionate, creative, while the Queen of Swords is very thoughtful, intelligent, witty, although she can use very cutting words. We have next up a major arcana card, and that is the Devil. It is earth energy, similar to you, Taurus. The Devil represents a caution, that getting caught up in things like negative behavior, excessive worry, maybe addictive behaviors. Apparently there's been a rise in that with everything that's happened over the last year. It's a caution to be mindful of that. And with all of the fire energy going on so far in your reading, Taurus, be extra mindful this week of that you don't let your temper kind of get the better of you and fly off the handle and then sit and ruminate and have it going through your mind about how angry something that may not be worth it just keeps getting at you. Not a good energy to have. Be mindful of it, be cautious of it, because in the background you have the Six of Wands energy, which talks about victory. It's victory after a battle. So keep in mind, keep your tongue in check, keep your temper in check this week. Now is not a good week to act if you are thinking of taking action with Mercury in retrograde. If you can hold off till February 20th, 21st, that is good or best. And with the new moon coming up on February 11th, that is a better time to start looking at taking action. Up next, going to use the Weaver Oracle. And we'll grab a couple oracles for you, or however many decide that they want to come out and have something to say for you. So as we build towards this new moon, this emphasizes the need to go within, revisit, review, revise, maybe rewrite any courses of action that you have been planning on taking. And wait for the energy of the new moon, which talks about new beginnings next week. Can't remember if it is Wednesday or Thursday next week, or the following week. We're doing a reading for next week. So you may want to just keep in mind, keep things in check. Review, revise. Here's a very interesting thing with this first oracle card. It talks about the warrior. You may want to be the warrior and jump into battle, and you will be victorious. However, there may be a price for it. There could be a lot of injuries, and that could even be emotional injuries. Now, here's an interesting coincidence, or not. I don't believe in coincidences. There is the ram's horns with the sword. Devil card. There is your ram's horns, and there's your sword. So be mindful of your temper, be mindful of anything negative. You can be a warrior. Just be very mindful, because you do have a lot of power. And it is not coincidental that this here is the wands. It's very fiery energy. Just don't rush into battle too quickly. Take time to slow it down, and victory could be yours. That is your weekly Tarot Taurus for the week of February 1st to the 7th, 2021, and I will talk to you next week.